Okay, I sorted out some goose feathers, and there's my emblem now. I'm not going to be like Shree Tips and, put my emblem everywhere. We're just going to try and nap a little hand knife real quick here. And that's good enough. Now we take a feather. Now the feathers have a little groove down them. And basically what I do is I just put my stone in the groove. It's going to be hard for you to see, isn't it? I'm going to use a scalpel because you won't be able to see. Scalpel, here's scalpel. Okay, here's my scalpel. This way I can hold my hand back a little bit and you can see. Anyways, most of you, I'm guessing, assuming, postulating, that you'll use a scalpel too. I know when I first started, quote, traditional / primitive archery, I used steel points and I used like hardware store dowels and stuff. So, but you just want to split this and try and stay in the middle. Wonder if I can zoom in. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, try and stay in the middle of this groove. Or to this low side, which is actually kind of high enough to be a fletch. So, I try not to run out. There. And then I just take, look at that, that is perfect. I'm going to keep that. If I get another one like that, I can do fletches I won't have to cut. Then you see, oh, you can't see how easy that peels apart. Okay. So let me zoom you back in a little bit. There we go. And I just take my, quote, flint flake or obsidian and thin this down. I didn't bring my glasses out again tonight, so it's going to be interesting to see how good I do at this. I like to get that as thin, this quill part, as thin as possible. And basically this big fat piece is not going to be much good anyways. And then it's nice and even. I go from the back to the front so that it doesn't want to dig in. Okay, there's one. And we'll do another one so you can see the whole deal. This is from the same pile. And these feathers, how they roll, they're like a wing. Like an airplane wing, and if you match them up to how they roll, you can't really go wrong. Now this one has some damage, but it's got that nice long perfect feather there, like I won't have to cut or nothing. I could just put that on. I love that. So, and this is damaged, so this won't be anything down here. But once again, I'll bring you up. There's a groove right there. And you don't want to try and cut through all at once. Just, cut through just to get the cut going. And if you pull towards you, be careful. You're not supposed to, one of the rules of cutting is don't cut towards yourself, but if you're careful, and you cut all the way, yeah, that one's not gonna, it's not gonna let me come down, so I'll just take that off. But this is long enough for me. I only use 3-inch fletch, so come up here, grab some feather, and we can start this peel. Well, I cut the feathers off. I shouldn't have done that, I guess. Cut one more time. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut all the way through. This feather was damaged. You can see, you know, something happened to it. I don't know what, but something. You know, this goose had a hard life. Somebody attacked him or something. That didn't even work. So, all right, we got our one good section. Peel that stuff off. Now we got one more feather with that. I'm hoping I can save it. This one's not damaged. I'm going to go real slow. See if I got a pair of glasses laying up here I can use. Oh. Yeah, these are old and they're scratched up, but I'm going to use them so I don't ruin this feather. Okay, now I can see better, but I got scratchy vision. I'll come down here. Stupid spiders. Not talking because I'm really concentrating on this one. Man, it helps so much when you can see. Look at that. I did a perfect job. So, there we go. Stripping feathers. I'll do another one when I start putting the feathers on an arrow. But that's that for now. I'll try the peeling method. Because I can use this side, I'll try to show the peeling. You grab some veins up at the top. Now, if you're good at peeling, this is really good. You don't really have to mess with the feathers much. The trick is to not try to just peel it all at once. And it gets a little tricky. I find turkey feathers do better at peeling than goose. But I'm doing a pretty good job right here. See, that's ready to go. And when guys ask me how I get such perfect arrow bases, That's the ones I peel. I don't have to sand them or anything. I damp them a little bit. They'll stretch. I put them on the arrow and they'll shrink. And they'll be perfect. Let me peel these other ones. And maybe I'll just go ahead and get some ready for a bow. But see this? I like these goose feathers because I can use that side. It's the perfect length. This way. Width, I guess. Oh. There we go. There's two. It is a lot faster to peel them, but it's harder to keep them under control to wrap them on an arrow. But they make good flu-flus. If you say this is your arrow shaft, if you tie this end and then just roll around, they make really good flu-flu arrows. But I like to use I guess, you know, store-bought dyed ones. They'll be dyed turkey. They'll be yellow. You can get dyed goose too. You go to Harbor Freight, Hobby Lobby, and get feathers. Don't do this to them because they've been treated. They'll just fall apart on you. You have to cut them. You have to cut them feathers. But see, that'll be, let me see if I have, here's a fishing arrow. It doesn't have fletches, but you see that's a perfect fletch right there. That's why goose feathers are good. And I need to get some, you know, Canada goose. They're everywhere here. They're like, you know, I don't know, a dime a dozen or something or other. Here I've got my, I've got a dozen arrows, nice and straightened and seasoned. I'm going to sand them and paint my crest, and then it's pretty cold tonight. They probably won't dry. But what I am going to do, my second video tonight, I'm going to make a reamer. I'm going to make a flint reamer to ream out these the ends for the points, so that I can put 4 shafts in with changeable points. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So there'll be 2 videos tonight. This one in you know, feathers. Let's get you up here. There we go. Feathers and a making a reamer.